Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into one of the most popular and explosive builds in Path of Exile 2, the Lightning Arrow Deadeye build. If you enjoy fast-paced, ranged combat, big chain reactions, and wiping out entire screens in seconds, this guide is for you. We'll cover everything from skills and gem links to passives, ascendancy choices, gear priorities, and tips for boss fights. By the end, you'll know exactly how to set up and play this Deadeye bow build in Path of Exile 2. It's Overgear.com, so let's get started. So what's this build all about? The Lightning Arrow Deadeye revolves around shooting arrows that pierce, shock, and freeze enemies. When paired with Herald of Thunder, every pack you hit triggers chain reactions that spread like wildfire across the map. It's fast, flashy, and extremely satisfying to play. For single target, we switch to Lightning Rod, and that's where the real boss-melting power comes in. Combined with Tornado Shot, Barrage, and Voltaic Mark, this setup handles both mapping and endgame bosses with ease. Like any build, there are pros and cons. On the positive side, this is one of the fastest clear builds in Path of Exile 2. Lightning Arrow plus Herald of Thunder just erases packs instantly. It also brings solid bossing tools, high evasion, and multiple defensive layers thanks to nodes like Ghost Dance and Wind Dancer. But there are a few trade-offs. Early on, survivability can feel a little squishy. The build also relies on a strong bow to hit its full potential. And let's be honest, without a proper mana recovery jewel or gear, you'll run into mana problems. Still, once you've got the basics sorted, the build becomes incredibly smooth. All right, let's break down the skill setup. Lightning Arrow is your main clear skill. Link it with supports like Elemental Armament 2, Stoicism 2, Rapid Attacks 2, Innervate, and Charged Shots 2. For bosses, Lightning Rod is your single target nuke. Pair it with Elemental Focus, Elemental Armament 2, Stoicism 2, Deliberation, and Rigwald's Ferocity. Herald of Thunder is non-negotiable. It fuels your chain reactions. Support it with Elemental Armament 2, Lightning Penetration, Magnified Area 1, Elemental Focus, and Longshot 2. Utility comes from skills like Barrage and Tornado Shot, which you'll rotate into boss fights for extra damage. If you're wondering about priorities, quality your Lightning Rod first, then Herald of Thunder, and finally Lightning Arrow. Now, let's talk about the passive tree. For Lightning Arrow Deadeye, you'll focus on projectile damage, attack speed, and elemental scaling. Key nodes include Master Fletching, Harness the Elements, Escape Velocity, and Feathered Fletching. Jewels are where things really kick in. Emerald jewels with bonuses to projectile damage or bow attack speed are fantastic. But here's the big one. You absolutely need at least one Sapphire jewel with Recover 2% of mana on kill. That single jewel solves most of your mana issues. As for Ascendancy, the optimal order is Point Blank for close range burst, Endless Munitions for extra projectiles, Gathering Winds for speed, and Wind Ward for defense. This setup gives you everything Deadeye is known for: mobility, speed, and consistency. The heart of this build is your bow. If you only upgrade one slot, make it your weapon. You're looking for high physical DPS with elemental damage rolls, extra arrows, and ideally some chance to shock. After that, body armor. Prioritize life and resistances. Helmet and boots. Stack life, resists, and movement speed. Rings and amulet. Fix your attributes, then add flat elemental damage. Quiver. Go for damage plus mana recovery on kill. Flasks also matter. Olroth's Resolve and a strong mana flask will keep you rolling through long fights. Let's quickly cover how to actually play this build. For mapping, it's simple. Keep Herald of Thunder active, Spam Lightning Arrow into packs. Drop lightning rods on tanky rares if needed. Keep moving, using your evasion and mobility to stay safe. For boss fights, place down at least 8 lightning rods under the boss. Fire Tornado Shot right on top for Nova damage. Use Barrage on cooldown to empower your shots. Keep Lightning Arrow going to trigger your rods. Positioning is key. Always aim to keep bosses standing on your rods. That's where the real damage comes from. So that's the full breakdown of the Lightning Arrow Deadeye build in Path of Exile 2. It's fast, explosive, and easily one of the most fun bow builds in the game right now. If you enjoy ranged playstyles with high mobility and screen-wide clears, this build won't disappoint. And with a good bow plus the right jewels, it handles both farming and endgame bosses with confidence. Now what about you? Are you planning to try out Lightning Arrow Deadeye in Path of Exile 2? Or are you leaning toward another ranger build? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And of course, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more Path of Exile 2 build guides and tips. Thanks for watching, and good luck in Rayclast!